welcome back to my channel. So today's video is an accommodation tour and room tour. I'm finally moving out of my accommodation, so I thought I would just give you guys a cheeky tour. So I'm going to start from the outside and I'll work my way back up to my room and my kitchen, but basically my entire flat. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the vlog. Oh shit, we're going lifted. Oh my god. So this is the outside of the accommodation. As you can see, it's pretty tall. And that right there is the reception, which I'll walk in and show you guys in a minute. But yeah, this is the outside of Opal Court. Uni is literally like, oh, there's a bug on me. Uni is literally up the road and then you turn right. And yeah, it's like a 10-minute walk. So it's obviously like really close. So to get into the accommodation, you need a fob. Everyone gets a fob and key to like their flat and their room. So you scan the fob and the door will open. And you just push it open. And this is the reception. You get a couch. And where everyone gets like their post and all of that. And then you have the reception. So every flat gets a little box. This is my one, A6. And there's like a lot of flats. So this is block A. This is where I live, and you need a fob to access the block. So obviously if you're trying to like go to your friends more time, you'll need them to come down to open the block for you. As such. And this is the ground floor, and there's like a flat here and there's a flat like outside. That's where one of my friends lives. So it's like in block A, but it's not really like proper in the block. So I'm just going to take you guys outside and show you guys the courtroom and the laundry room and whatnot. I said courtroom, I meant courtyard. So this is where you throw away your bins and all of that. So you literally just come down and throw them away yourself. There aren't any like cleaners or people that do that for you, so sis, please take out your bins, because some people, when I get to my flat, I'll show you what I mean by people don't take out the bins. So obviously there's some benches here and there so people do sit, and then you've got each block. So this is block A, that's where I live. Block D, C and B, so A, B, C and D. And then obviously this is Subway. I didn't really show you guys, but Subway is literally like at the bottom of this accommodation. And then this is the laundry and common room. So again, to get in you need to scan the fob and the door will pop open like that. So this is the laundry room. Don't even watch my nails, guys, I'm literally in the middle of doing them. The laundrette service that we use is Circuit on-site laundrettes, and I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm not even gonna beat around the bush, honey, they absolutely suck. It's literally like £5 to wash and dry, which I think is excessive. You can fit a lot in the washing machines and in the dryer, but I still think it's ridiculous, especially considering that for one, it really and truly barely washes the stuff clean. Two, when you get your wash out of the washing machine, it's absolutely soaking wet, like soaking, so you have to wring it out, and then the dryer doesn't dry it at all. So it's like, do you pay extra or do you just wait for it to dry in your room? And obviously like you're a broke uni student, you don't have time to be doing up a £5 wash all the time, so it's really annoying. Like, I hate this laundry service. So if you do live here, if you have a friend that lives in a house or something, or you can go and wash home if you live close, then I would really do it, because it's just not worth it. Like, you wash your clothes, they'll be soaking wet and they'll take like 2 days to dry in your room, and then they end up smelling of damp, and it's just disgusting. Actually the worst laundrette service ever. Like, honestly, absolute pants. You know, no pun intended, mate. So you leave the laundrette and you come to the common room. The common room is open from 7 to 11. Really and truly, this is like probably the 4th time I've been here, but it's actually really nice. Like, obviously I don't know a lot of people in my building, but if I did, this would actually be such a nice place to hang out. But yeah, so this is what it's like. So as you come into the common room, you've got some vending machines, drinks, snacks and more drinks. I believe that's empty for some reason. Then you've got these double doors leading out to here. Honestly, I don't know if people can go out here. I guess you need a key. I've never actually seen anyone out here, but it's literally just the reception is down there, so that's how close it is. And you've got a tennis table, pool table, a piano, which I think is really cute, and you've got some books or whatever. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. I'm guessing people just, wow, you know what, yeah, that's a sheg, because I paid bears for this book. Little did I know it was right here. That's yeah, let me not come and scream. But a piano, and then you've got loads and loads of couches, which is really nice to hang out with all your little friends, and some TVs, and I think like you can play like PlayStation and all of that. I don't know if this is it, but or sometimes people bring it, but I think, I don't want to say that that's a PlayStation or an Xbox, but I think it is. Because I know that one time I was here with my friends and they was playing something. So you've got some TVs, couches, and then you see these windows. They're kind of like, you can see the laundry room basically, so they're just like next to each other. But yeah, it's really, really nice, and these are all windows along. But it's a really nice common room, not gonna lie. Like, it really is. Like, I kind of wish that I hanged out here more, but you know, whatever. So I'm gonna take you guys into my block now. So again, like I said, you just need to scan your fob and the door will pop open. I'm gonna take the lift. Yeah, so this is the lift and it holds like 8 people at stairs. And I think block A is the smallest block, so there's only 8 floors, whereas some have like 10 or 12 maybe, I think. But yeah, as you can see, this is what the flat rooms are. I live on 2nd floor, so my flat's called A6, so A6 to A8, so there's 3 flats on that floor, but I'll show you that as we go up. So like I said, there are 3 flats, A6, 7 and 8, and these are the stairs. Obviously it's calm to take the stairs, but obviously if you're living on like the 8th floor, that's a myth, for real. And this is the view you get from like the 7th floor outside. That's AJ's. It's like a lot of people go there to get food or whatever. It's really good after the library, because Opal Court, there's nothing really close to it, so if you don't order food in time, that's really the only food there is. Basically, if it's past a certain time, and there aren't really any shops near here either, so I'm gonna talk about that later. This is what a room looks like. This is B, this is my room. So the rooms are A to E, so A, B, C, E, and D. And then you've got just a window at the end of the hallway. Obviously, don't prop it open because, you know, that's a bit of a safety thing, isn't it? And then you've got a shared Hoover. Honestly, this Hoover's absolute pants, barely works. And then you've got oh, you've got the kitchen then. Oh, guys. So you know what I was saying about emptying your bins? Please empty your fucking bins, because this shouldn't be able to run, but it's running. And honey, it's been running, you know, the entire time I've lived here. Obviously I'm officially moving out today, but I did move majority of my stuff out and went home. Like, I've been at home for almost 3 weeks. And I'm telling you, these bin bags have been here since before then, since before I moved out, so they've probably been here for like a month over, and they're sitting, you know, they're sitting, honey. Like, yeah, as you can see, my flatmates are just piling stuff on top of the bin. I don't know what's stopping them from using their legs, their God-given legs, to go and buy bin bag, so, you know, to be put in the rubbish. But no, this is the reality of living at uni in a shared accommodation. Honestly, I'm gonna have a uni advice video if you need help picking like your accommodation. I'm gonna have all of that. I'm gonna spill the tea, honey, because it's really tight. But yeah, this is your standard kitchen. Actually, it's not your standard kitchen. A lot of the kitchens in Opal Court are different. Like, they'll have a different layout, but they do all have the same things. So you will get a fridge and a freezer. This is the fridge, obviously. Ugh. Obviously my flatmates are just, that's my stuff. But literally, what is that? Literally, what the hell is that? Like, really? Like, you just throw your shit out. It's not hard, like, at all. And then, so obviously there's 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5 shelves. Obviously some are bigger than the other. And then in the freezer you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments. I had 2 because the bitch is special or whatever. I even had 2 fridge compartments at one point, but then someone like moved in, so I had to like give it up. So sad, but yeah. So basically 5 fridge compartments and 5 freezer ones, except you have to take into account that that is small. Obviously it wouldn't make sense to do like a large shop, like, of fresh things, because you don't have that much space. So do take that into account when you're doing your shopping. Obviously try and buy fresh and frozen, but not too much, so that you can store everything you need. And then each person gets 1 of these and 1 of these, but I had 4 because the bitch is special. So I had this one, this one, and this one, and this one, and these 2 because I wanted them. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. Look at your drawer. And yeah, still got some stuff in there because obviously I was coming back, so I left some tea and coffee because you know me, bitch, I love my tea. And then some plastic cutlery, and then that, yeah, so that's what that looks like in terms of space. And then obviously everyone gets an oven and a hob. That's the oven, that's the hob, obviously. And I don't want you guys to look at this and think, oh my god, it's such a dirty pattern. Like, you don't know, honey, I clean. It's just other people don't clean after themselves. Like, you are living with like 4 other strangers, so obviously you don't know how people were raised, okay? Well, you know how they're raised because they were raised not very well, because how can, you know, how can this run? Like, would your parents allow you to do this at home? No. Actually, maybe they would, because you know some people just, their parents do everything for them, so. Anyway, and you get a kettle, you get a toaster. Our toaster's been breaking for the longest time, and obviously you got a sink. The sinks have obviously single taps, they don't have dual taps. Dual taps are when the hot water and the cold water can be accessed from the same tap. But obviously these aren't dual taps because this is like an old building. And this may seem insignificant, but honey, trust me, in the winter it becomes very significant, because this tap gets too hot to wash with, and then this tap is hella cold to wash with, but at the same time it's like you'd rather freeze your hands than burn them, basically. And I know obviously it depends, because some people do wash with like these kind of things. Obviously I don't wash with that, so yeah, I'd just be burning and freezing my hands off. But they really need to change this kitchen for real. Like, they changed the oven recently. Like, this was a new oven at the beginning of the year, but obviously as you can see it's absolutely turned to shit. Yeah, this is the sink. And then you get this drying rack that everyone uses, but I was not about to, you know, dry my stuff with strangers' things, sorry. So I had a microfiber towel that I used to, like a microfiber drying mat that I used to put on the table and dry my things there. And then in here you get a thing for the mop. You get the mop itself, you get an ironing board rather, an iron, and a dustpan and a brush, and obviously there's the boiler basically. So obviously it's dirty, but I don't want you all thinking that, oh, like, no, this is the reality of living in a uni shared kitchen. Like, you want to clean, but it gets to a point where you just give up, because you can't be, like, I didn't come to uni to be a cleaner, to be anyone's cleaner, to be anyone's mom, to be telling people what to do. Like, after a while you kind of just give up and just accept that you're going to be living in a shithole until the end of the year, basically. But yeah, I am going to make a video about like my experience living in shared accommodation, living here, and just kind of advice about picking your accommodation, because obviously depending on the kind of person you are, you really may and truly may not be able to cope with this, because I know I couldn't cope with it, which is why next year I'm living in a studio. Like, there's no way I could ever share a kitchen again, even with people I know. Like, I'm so put off, like, I just want my own space, which is why I'm living in a studio basically. Yeah, like I said, I live on the 2nd floor, so this is what the view looks like from the kitchen. So obviously it's not very high up, it's not really much of a view. You can just see kind of like down kind of reception area and the road. Really and truly it's annoying, because you be in your kitchen cooking and then you'll get a snap from your friend of you in your pajamas looking bummy as hell, chefing up. So obviously be aware that people can totally and 110% see you from here. So I usually like to cook with the curtains closed, because when I cook I look bummy as hell, sis, the wig is off, I'm in my pajamas and all of that. So yeah, this is my room. I don't know why these, like, I don't know if you guys can see these kind of like green lines on screen. I don't know what's happening, but I just still want to go on and record the portions. I live in B, and yeah, this is my room. So obviously I'm moving out, so it's empty, but starting from here, this is the door, and then you have the lights on the side as such. This is the bathroom. So this is the bathroom where I'm actually in the middle of cleaning, because I do actually need to leave. But you get a toilet, bin, all of that, and then cleaning products that obviously you buy. Tissue, obviously you buy the sink, mirror, and then where you put your toiletries and your shower. So obviously these things in my shower, they're not dirt, it's just like scratches on the floor of my shower. When I first moved in I thought it was dirt, but it's not. And yeah, this is what the shower like. I actually really like the shower. The water pressure is amazing. Every now and then the hot water locks off, which is not good, but yeah. So that little piece of dirt is from where my shower caddy was, so it was just there. I don't want it to be like I'm dirty or whatever, like, no. But I'm in the middle of cleaning, and then obviously you did have like a shower curtain, but obviously you throw it in the bin for the next person to use. So moving on, we have our wardrobe, and this wardrobe is actually big. On the website it looks like it's quite small, but it's really not. You can actually fit so much in here. So, but the thing is there aren't a lot of space for jackets, which is why I had a clothes rack. It's packed up now, but there's not a lot of space for jackets, but there's so much room here. Like, it literally reaches all the way to the back. In here, so much room to fold clothes, but you may struggle to fit jackets in. There are hooks here. There are 2 hooks, and there's a hook behind the door in the bathroom for your towel. So moving past the wardrobe, we have our side table that needs a little bit of a wipe. I'm still in the middle of cleaning. And then you have the bed. Obviously all my bedding is gone and packed up. And then you have these 2 shelves, which are really, really useful. I use the top for like my books. I had like my wig head and my wigs. And I just had little other things. You have your window still. Your window, again, like the window in the corridor, it doesn't open fully because, you know, that's a little bit dangerous. And obviously I live on the 2nd floor, so this is the view. Again, sorry, my camera's really moving mad today. And then you get this really nice long desk that you can put so much on. And you've got this side lamp thing. It's usually on there, but I keep it there just because I use it sometimes when I do my makeup if I'm not using my ring light. And then you've got these 3 drawers. I use these 2 for snacks, and then I use this one for like my pants, socks and whatnot. And you've got a lot of space under the desk, and then you've got this large pinboard here. It's not the most flattering colour, to be honest, at all. Like, it's really not. I would have loved if it was just like white. But yeah, it's actually a really quite a big room. I used to keep my ring light here and my clothes rack here. It was the IKEA Mule clothes rack, so just in case you were thinking about bringing extra things like that, they definitely fit in your room. Obviously this is a single room, but it's still a really good size. And you have the mirror and the radiator. This radiator is actually lovely, like it's so perfect in the winter. So yeah, this is the room basically. So this is it for the room tour, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'm going to be doing like more uni videos. Like I said earlier, I was going to do like a uni advice, like choosing your comm. I'm going to do a law Q&A, well not a Q&A but a law video, because I do study law, so I just want to, you know, spill the tea on the degree or whatever. So yeah, hit the subscribe button down below for more uni videos and also for more like beauty videos, which is what my channel is mainly about. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.